What's going on, everyone? So we got an absolute bombshell per Shams, so much so that he had to come out and say, no, this is real, because people thought he got hacked. So Shams reported that the Los Angeles Lakers have traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. He came out and said, yes, this is real. Sources tell ESPN, full trade. Lakers, Luka Doncic, Max Kleber, Markieff Morris. Dallas Mavericks get Anthony Davis, Max Christie in a 2029 LA Lakers first. And then the Utah Jazz get Jalen Hood-Schifino, 2025 Clippers second, and 2025 Mavericks second. Shams also added that the Mavericks approached the Lakers recently and offered Luka Doncic. Sources tell ESPN. Lakers brass met and believed that the 25-year-old Doncic had the ability to be the face of their franchise for the next decade, while giving Anthony Davis a win-now move in Dallas. So, I mean, I am in total shock. Right? I mean, first off, it sucks to see Anthony Davis go. It sucks to see Max Christie go. Max Christie was one of our young guys that I thought really was evolving and emerging into his own. He was a guy that I would have loved to keep. I would have rather, honestly, given up an extra first and kept, Max Christie, because I just think Luka, Max Christie, Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron James, and then you got to go get a center, right? So this tells me another trade has to be coming, because you got to get somebody to replace Anthony Davis. Are the Lakers going to go make a push for, Miles Turner maybe? You got to get a defensive center, right? So, they still have a first, couple pick swaps, couple seconds, right? What do the Lakers do? Do the Lakers even go all in this year now? Now that they got Luka? Do they kind of just see what Luka and LeBron can do and just kind of ride it out? And there's so many questions, right? There's just so much that needs to be answered, so much that needs to be resolved. This is crazy. Talk about something that just came out of complete left field, right? This is something that was as unexpected as it gets, that the Lakers were able to land Luka. Seriously, who would have, again, but this is something that I've talked about a million times. If I told you 7 years ago LeBron James was going to be a Laker, people would have told me I was crazy. If I told you 6 years ago LeBron James and Anthony Davis were going to team up and win a championship, people would have been ready to cancel me off the internet. If I said LeBron and Luka were going to be on the same team together, people would be outside of my door, right, telling me I'm crazy. And look, now Luka and LeBron are on the same team. I do have questions about how do they fit? How does Luka and LeBron fit? How does this work? Does it really make sense? Right? Obviously, look, if you have a chance to get Luka, you have to get Luka. Anthony Davis, top 10 player in the league. Luka is arguably second best player in the league behind Jokic, right? Maybe at worst top 5. Right? You're talking about a legit top 5 player in the NBA. You don't turn that down, right? Is he a first round pick more than Anthony Davis? I don't know, right? You could argue that. For Dallas, they're still really good, right? And they've been good without Luka. Kyrie's been really good on that team. So now they get a better complementary piece to Kyrie. So now Kyrie and Anthony Davis kind of get to be the guys. You have, Spencer Dinwiddie and guys like that. Dallas is still going to be a very good basketball team. Dallas is still going to be an absolute contender. It's just, man, how well do LeBron and Luka mesh is the question, right? Although now LeBron has Luka to kind of default to, but you're talking about Luka's one of the most high usage on ball players in the entire NBA, right? Does this signal a rebuild from the Lakers too? Do they look to trade LeBron? Right? Because, you have Luka. It's just a question, it's just a thought. I don't think it's a crazy thought. Is this signal the Lakers go into full rebuild mode? Right? I think you got to at least see what can Luka and LeBron do together. Right? I think you got to bare minimum see, can these two mesh? Can these two work together? It is so crazy that this trade actually happened, right? It's mind-boggling to me. There's so many questions, right? There has to be another trade coming, right? On top of that, you have, like I said, does this signal a rebuild, right? Can, LeBron and Luka fit together. You know, like, does this make the Lakers a contender with LeBron and Luka? Because, I mean, you know, Luka's, again, one of the best playoff performers, one of the best, you know, top 3 to 5 guys in the entire NBA. Pair that with LeBron James. All right? I mean, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. What a pickup. What a trade. I mean, it's crazy when Shams has to come out and say this isn't fake. It's crazy when Shams has to come out and be like, no, this is a real thing. This is really happening. This isn't make believe. This isn't pretend, right? Like, Lakers got Luka, right? Like, we've joked and talked about, oh, Luka will be a future Laker, right? Future Laker, Luka's future Laker, and all that stuff. No, he literally is a future Laker now, right? Like, Luka is literally a Laker. Like, this isn't like, oh, maybe, no, he's literally a Laker now. That is so crazy to me that Luka Doncic is a Laker, that he is going to be wearing the purple and gold. Him and LeBron James are going to share the court together. I like, you know, Kleba. You know, they got complementary pieces too. Like, they got pieces that make some sense, can help with some depth, right? Help with some versatility and stuff. So I do think that this is just a nice all-around move, a nice all-around pickup for the Lakers. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy that this is genuinely a real thing. You know, it's so wild. It is so wild. But, you know, again, like, you know, Lakers end up with Kleba and Markieff Morris. So you get somebody that can kind of slot in for now. Lakers create cap flexibility in the offseason too, though. So this helps the Lakers next season. Anthony Davis is making more next season than Luka will. So that too, that's something else you got to keep in mind. Just across the board, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy that this is real. This is a real thing that the Lakers have really traded for Luka. I'm so curious to see how this is going to play out, how this is going to end up. Like, you know, what are the Lakers? More moves have to be coming. So what's the Lakers' next move? What are the Lakers doing next? That's the real question. What are the Lakers doing next? But regardless, I mean, great pickup. This is the end of an era. You know, we got a championship out of LeBron and Anthony Davis. You know, it would have been nice to get another one. But I mean, now we have a chance with Luka, right? Luka and Anthony Davis. I'm really curious to see how does this play? Like, what do the Lakers do? All right. Like, how do the Lakers, I'm sorry. There's just so many, there's like a million things going through my head right now. Like, what do the Lakers do now? How do the Lakers approach this, right? How do they replace Anthony Davis? You got to get a center. You got to get somebody that would help. I would have loved to get Gafford. Could you have gotten Gafford in this deal, right? Especially now that they have Derek Lively, and I guess AD gets to play power forward now, which is what he's always wanted, right? So now they'll have like Gafford and Lively alongside Anthony Davis with Luka and stuff like that. Man, this is just so crazy to me. So crazy. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass the question on to you. You know, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? What do you make of Luka going to the Lakers? Are you as shocked as I am? Are you as surprised as I am? What do you think is the next step? What do you think is the next move? How do you feel about this situation? How do you feel about this trade? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I would love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.